Hey, hi, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Beyond the Venture, our little after talk show after our episode. Hello, everybody. Well done. First combat went so well for the campaign. Holy cow.
No,
Mimsy, well, for most people. For most people.
I did not expect that.
And then yeah, Mimsy
Goodness
coming to the
gracious.
rescue, and Christoph slipping in the mud a little bit. So such a good episode. I knew that it was going to more likely go into combat. I'm glad that none of them dragged you. I'm glad that the Shelly Coats didn't drag you guys into the river. I was a little concerned about that. That could have been. I was also even a little panicked that Roke got on top of the boat.
Oh,
That was scary. But
so reckless.
how are you guys feeling?
Good. I feel like it was so fun.
Completely unharmed. Went perfect.
Went perfect.
I'm disappointed in myself.
It was like
No.
8, 9, natural 1, and 8. And I'm like, oh no.
We're also disappointed in your entire
Oh, thank you,
Thing,
thank
Monster
you.
Hunter.
I appreciate that.
We were just holding you back.
You know, it's just
You did.
we were just holding it back.
yeah. Listen, I work alone. I don't know how to work in
Exactly.
teams. Like I blame you for.
Strong words
Yeah,
for someone
you
who got
made him
grappled.
nervous.
Hey, listen. Sometimes even the edgy monster hunter needs a hug. So
Yeah.
High five to
You know,
Moss
it
for
made me-
getting a last kill.
when it came down to it, Christoph knows how to keep the party together, but when it comes to the moment itself, like it may, he was nervous. Okay, if you guys thought you were nervous and scared, Christoph was fucking shaking.
Because he knew what we were actually facing, and the rest of us are like, yeah, it's some dude in the river. No problem.
It's just some guy in the river. Who cares?
guy that lives in a van down by the river.
Yeah. I was really concerned about that because I'm just like, I knew I wasn't gonna necessarily try it too hard, but I'm just like, they can't grapple after their claw attack, so it's like and that's what they do. They drag people into the water.
Oh.
But I'm glad that didn't happen, because I was thinking, I'm like, if they get dragged and get sent south away from where I'm trying to take them, this is gonna be so interesting if that ended up happening.
New adventure.
Especially if they have
Yeah.
new adventure. But yeah, and then also loved the setup, a little bit of ominous. Maybe we don't know what's going on with the cricketies, but I'm sure we'll find out eventually.
Honestly, every time you say crickets, I have PTSD. I'm like, oh my god, no! It could be something really just like, it's just background noise. I'm like, oh no, not the crickets.
The sound he does, the sound, like scares the crap out of me. Like,
Yeah.
you guys will. I'm sure we'll get there.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
I am so confused about these crickets.
I know.
The
Yeah,
whole
confused
orchestra.
about, 'cause they're,
But something
Just
crickety was my
large
favorite
whole
thing
orchestra.
to come out of the
Yeah,
whole episode.
that
It
was
was
very
just so
good.
funny.
Yeah.
it was so good.
Yeah, the way that Mibsy just asked that so innocently too, like something crickety, like, that's just like
Standing at the door of the outhouse. Are you
Hello?
okay in there? How can I help you?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh my gosh.
So good.
It was so good. Obviously, like Roke, the contrast between Roke and Christoph, love
I
it.
love it. That's
Absolutely
so
love
funny.
it. Yeah, Christoph just coming off as the classic monster hunter badass, and Roke just going, "Excuse me, sir," with his headlight fucking eyes. Like,
Ooh.
totally great.
Roke has one more gold coin.
Yes. That I scrounged from the river.
Yes, absolutely. but yeah, such a fun episode. And just thinking of you guys like walking down the banks there, and just walking towards the bridge and having this long conversation of like, what, like, should we just tie up Roke and everything? Like that felt so very like I can picture it clearly in my mind.
Should have tied up the other guy,
Jasper.
just in case.
Oh.
This drunk Jasper just absolutely dies this evening.
Paint him with gold.
There was a part of me that was also nervous of like, is somehow Roke is gonna get tied to the boat and the boat's gonna drag him in the river, like
like a boat anchor, yeah.
Oh.
I was a little worried about that too.
Are you too heavy to swim?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't swim. I
you
weigh
can walk on the bottom.
hundreds upon hundreds of pounds. I am mostly gold. I need to
Yeah,
breathe.
he
I'm
still
not a robot.
breathes. So maybe I need to replace your
Yeah.
lungs.
Sounds like a flaw that needs to be corrected, sir.
Oh, yes.
That's why
This
he
whole
needs more
combat-
gold.
Yeah.
We need
It's
This
gold.
all-
whole,
10
yeah, I need
rounds.
more gold. This 500 gold
has
will
a bit-
maybe give me an iron lung.
yeah, he hasn't had enough money yet to get the update for gold lunds that don't
Yeah.
need to act as lunds.
Fair.
I can't
Yes.
afford it on the skill tree.
Holding your breath the same in 2024. You still have 10 rounds before you start drowning. A whole minute.
Yeah, only just getting drugged down a really strong river. 10 rounds later, I'm in the wrong continent.
I'm sure we can do something within 10 rounds. You're fine.
You're
You're
okay.
The
fine.
river does that specific river does eventually lead out of the continent into the ocean.
Oh
that
my
would
gosh.
be terrible.
Yeah,
like,
just hanging on to
it goes
that boat.
That would have been so bad.
Like, you'll just get a
I'm
new
glad.
hobby.
So bad.
Goldfish.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sorry, no. sorry.
Goldfish.
Stupid.
Get out.
and-
I'm taking one off
and
the
that's
board.
when-
You're down to 5.
taking one off the board.
That was great.
But yeah, we love that. It was so good. And yeah, these 5 characters, man, you guys really have, like, not that you haven't in the past, like, games that we've played. Like, obviously this is our first time recording a campaign, clearly, but you know, I've been playing with all of you for a while now, some of you for a good while now, and every time, man, like, you guys just step into the shoes of your characters so well. And these 5 characters are great. I love it so much. You basically have like Kristoff comes off as like the oldest sibling who is trying to be an adult, and everybody else is just like the middle child and the youngest. Probably Mimsy being like obviously
Yeah.
the youngest sibling, but yeah. And then also the freaking squeal that you had after Moss called you like the third sister. I was so tricked out by that because I'm just like, was that me? Like, what happened? Like,
Is that a
like,
I
child
didn't
in the
even know I was
distance?
capable of making that
Yeah.
noise. So-
The bird sister has spoken.
I thought she was just happy about getting inspiration. I like
I was.
anyone who's gifted inspiration should squeal like that.
That was great.
Everyone.
we loved it.
I'll try to recreate it in
Freaking
the
easy
future.
squeals, man.
No,
I was
squeals.
when I
It's cute.
whirled on Moss and yelled at Moss and Adara whirled on Roke, I was like, oh, I got genuinely scared. Who are you? I was like, no one.
No.
Oh lord.
That was so good.
Spooked me. Spooked
Yeah.
me good.
Also, I love the little I love how we get still little insights of Adara and Moss's like life, especially as kids. Like Adara just going, yeah, let's just hate Roke from the bridge. Remember how we used to do that as kids? And it just makes you go like, what the fuck happened
I
to
love
them?
it.
Like, well,
That's why we made it up to 6.
We had
On
such
session
a fun
2.
childhood. It's beautiful.
Let's go fly your roke up to...
Like, My favorite part was the look of absolute disgust on Rook's face when we were in the outhouse talking about maybe making soup or not. It was great.
Yeah.
You should
Soup
take a
in the
picture of that
outhouse.
and put that in the dictionary as disgust.
That's such a
to be I gotta say, for the bathroom scene, the porta potty, the outhouse as it were, but like if Mimsy wasn't at the door, and like you guys successfully called your brother, as you call him, I was gonna have his voice just come out from the pothole. Was my original thought, but then I'm like, this is a really good chance to fuck with Mimsy though, and I'm glad that I chose Mimsy because that was like fucking perfect. Like
I've started doing this for a lot because she's a bird. She has feathers and stuff, so she'd freak out and kind of like. I like to think of it as her like puffing up.
Is her feathers?
Yeah, ruffling of the feathers.
Yeah.
Tried to
Also,
appear bigger.
this was happening in our like one-on-one like practice sessions when we were like getting into the characters. But I love in those practice sessions that we really made a theme to the only way we can dull the lights of Roke's eyes is by wearing Mimsy's goggles. Like I love that so much. Like
Worked out really well.
Yeah, and they're welding goggles, so I can't see shit.
Yeah.
yeah, they're just like goggles painted black. But yeah, very fun episode though, and it only makes you that much more excited to keep telling the story. And so much going on with episode 2, such a heavy introduction to many things. Dara and Moss pulling out this mysterious book that typically seems to answer questions and predict the future via illustrations. What's that all about, I wonder?
We wonder what that book's about, Mikey.
Yeah, we wonder. We don't know.
You don't get to know, audience. Not yet.
You don't get to know. Not yet. But loved that. Loved that. And that was and then again, the whole idea of you guys is cramped in a very small outhouse is hilarious. The fact that Kristoff and Roke are just standing at the bank, just like what's happening.
We're supposed to be honey monsters.
I was trying to get Mimsy's attention that entire time. Like, are you okay?
I saw
what's
you
going
do
on?
that. So I saw you do that.
I saw you doing
and
that.
I thought you were just asking like me as Tara, kind of like, are you okay or something? I was like, yeah, I'm fine. I don't know. It's really weird. I didn't get that it was like Roke talking to Mimsy, and so I was just like.
If I was talking to Tara, I would have messaged Tara.
I know, yeah, I realized that after the fact. I was like, oh, it was like 3 seconds later. And I
Yeah,
was like,
fine,
oh,
you
no,
big
duh.
dummy. What
Yeah.
do you think's wrong? That's so funny. That's great.
The image in my head too of like I'm like picturing like somebody looking at the outhouse, seeing Mimsy, and past that is Roke and Kristoff, and like Kristoff still just holding onto the rope, and you just see the rowboat just still drifting down.
Yeah, that's why I said
It's just been cut.
like, no, come back here, come back.
But yeah, I loves that. But yeah, as far as like a question that somebody has for us, yeah, if Roke went into the water, he would be suffocating. Gilded are essentially, as far as like a we are above table, but I can't help but say it. Above table, essentially Gilded are like half Warforged. They're, if you've seen RoboCop, that's basically what Roke is. So he still has like organs. He still has organs, and he still has parts of his body underneath that gold. He's just mostly robotic, but not all robotic. So yeah, for someone like Roke, not a good idea to be in water because, like he said, he is heavy. And for a question for somebody else that another friend of ours, and this will be a question for you as players. What would you guys rather fight? 1 horse-sized cricket or 1,000 cricket-sized horses?
That is a fantastic question. 1 horse-sized cricket kicked my ass, so I don't know.
I second the 1,000 cricket-sized horses.
Me too.
100%.
You can just squish them with your feet.
Yeah, one fireball.
I think I have to go.
They
Yeah.
can't jump as high as a cricket.
Oh,
no.
so-
That's true.
That would be terrifying.
Yeah.
Sheila from Lord of the Rings, like just giant spider, like disgusting, gross. I'm thinking like giant cricket, like gross eyes, gross mandibles. And no, yeah, I'll take the horses.
Yeah.
I will disagree. I
Oh.
like horses too much, so I will
Oh.
risk the cricket.
Fair enough.
Oh,
Fair
Good
enough.
answer.
Imagine if I could have just a swarm of 1,000 cricket-sized horses at my command.
well, put one on
Maybe
the nice
then I
smoke
could fly.
board.
Yeah, there you go. I will take on the
Just
giant
some-
bug.
Just some guy that's like counting all the coins in his coin purse before he approaches a farm and goes, I heard you have like 1,000 horses here. And then the guy goes, yeah. And then you just see 1,000 tiny horses going
this
across
big.
part of an
Just-
acre. Yeah.
They
His
would be
front
so
lawn.
slow.
Yeah, his front lawn. Yeah.
Just
Oh
like,
my
see
gosh.
that dust cloud? Yeah, the one that's like a foot off the ground. Yeah, there they
Dust
are.
cloud.
There's my herd. Big straw hat, big
Oh my
old piece
God.
of wheat in his mouth. The finest horse
I'm proud of
wrangler
him.
this side.
Oh my gosh, we love it. Any questions from the players about how about the episode or anything else, any other like comments or anything?
Yeah, why the fuck is Gam Gam a man?
Because his name's Ganis.
What kind of nickname is that for a man? And then a man
Gam.
is creepy and teleports out of nowhere and fights crickets.
Frightens birds.
I don't know. Well,
Yeah, frights
well,
birds. Like all old man.
what can you tell me about him? He frights birds and he fights crickets. He's a pretty cool guy.
He likes soup. Oh,
He
like
likes soup.
lavender.
He does like soup.
He's a really big fan of
Biscuits.
lavender.
Oh.
Biscuits?
He
Yeah.
likes. He does.
Oh,
he
yeah.
does like biscuits.
With honey.
Dancing on
Yeah,
rooftops.
he likes traveling. He likes dancing on rooftops. This is true. What is? Well, I guess I can't necessarily answer that question because I'm obviously that's another mystery too. Is that we'll figure out who Gam Gam is later down the road, and obviously I look forward to that in future episodes too because I loved how Roke was just like, "Hey, after we get all this done, what the fuck was that? Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck was that? Like,
We don't have time for this argument on an embankment. We have something else going on. But when we're done with this fight,
We're gonna have to think about what we're gonna tell him later. Adara.
Yeah. After we're done hanging him from something.
hey,
My bagel.
hey,
By your feet.
Whoa, now.
Oh my gosh. By your feet. Not an actual hanging.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
my-
yeah.
Yes.
that's not an
Oh my
improvement.
God.
That's not an
The
improvement.
intent is not to kill, just to frighten. For fun.
that's a frightening picture of just the two witch sisters just like laughing. Ah,
Just
the
giggling,
Roke is just
yes.
dangling
No.
there. Like-
Are we doing bungee jumping right? I think we are.
Yeah, that's just
Oh, yeah.
except the bungee's just long enough to where I hit the water and come out. Ah!
yeah.
We done it.
Yeah,
Well, good
How
thing you
heavy
can't
is
Thank
run.
you for
Roke?
the idea. Wouldn't be a
Yeah.
bad idea.
I can drown.
Roke is
We'll need a
We'll
pull
Roke
just
is
system.
come up
easily-
for air.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
I think Roke would easily be like around 500 pounds, like four,
Yeah.
5, 3 at the least. Like
Probably close to,
he would sink like a boulder if he went into that water. Like
Right.
Yeah,
I feel like if
You'll
he
have-
jumped
if you
off
try
a
and
rock, he would
dunk
make
me into
indents in
the-
the ground.
yeah.
Oh.
exactly, yeah.
If you try and dunk
Oh,
me, you're gonna have
okay.
to fight my caretaker, Mimsy. Miss Caro will kick your ass.
She's our sister. She'll just
Well,
come
if
with
he's
us, right?
if he's half
Yeah.
metal,
See?
can we heal him with mending?
Yeah, I do it all the time.
You can
Oh.
Oh,
you
okay.
can repair
Alright,
the
cool.
metal parts.
yeah.
You cannot repair the flesh parts
No.
of mending.
But he
Oh,
got bonked
yeah.
on the
we get
head
hit
with a
points
ram,
if we mend you.
and I went over and was like mending his forehead. I feel like the only magic that Mimsy actually like does is mending and like anything that has to do with metal. She has other spells, but she's never used them before. So like she's definitely new at like really exploring magic. So that's fun.
Why would she with a club like
Witchery.
that?
Exactly.
Jesus.
Well, why would I working in a little factory? There's no reason. So my giant club. Oh my gosh.
For fun?
The freaking moment when Boss is like, I have a stick.
I loved that. I'm gonna get my stick.
So good.
I loved that.
Honestly, so good.
I was like, a stick?
It's like,
Hey, that stick of
Kristoff-
magic killed one of those things. We're doing okay.
yeah, it's true.
The
We're doing
really
okay.
tall witch and the small middle man murdering shelly coats.
Murder each other. Also, the whole roke bit with a roke coat, a Shelly roke.
Oh.
like, just,
The rote.
Yeah.
The rote coat. The rote.
Yeah.
the rote. Yeah.
Yeah, fighting this plan A. It's like, well, we could do plan A with using as bait. No, not plan A. Not plan A. Plan B.
Plan Z. That is not on the table.
Yeah, plan Z.
It's
not a
always
plan.
on the table.
No. Oh!
We love it. So good. But yeah, like again, so much fun, and you know, we appreciate everybody who is tuning in, and thank you guys so much for your time, whoever is watching. You know, we are again part of the nerdy D&D community, and this is just how we tell our story, but it's a fun one. And I hope everybody enjoys the ride as we continue on. But we'll go ahead and cut it there for now, and we'll see everybody again soon. You know, beyond the venture. Whoa! Everybody wave!